The door opens and I step inside. The lights flicker on. It's some kind of laboratory, full of beeping monitors and strange machines. Another person. Welcome. Take a seat. I do, watching him closely. You're Kuzuhara Hali, correct? Yes, sir. And I am Dr. Zato Yuki, but just call her Dr. X is fine. Pleased to meet you, sir. Likewise. How do you feel knowing the person you thought you knew was actually a demon or a creature capable of mass destruction? Pretty frightening, right? Not really, I'm more worried about her. That's surprising. Yeah. Very well, let's get down to business, shall we? Your objective is to locate Shutayo 261, aka Nakasone Yuri. Once you're within range, you'll administer the star. He hands me a small syringe filled with some kind of red liquid. It's a mutagen that we've been working on, one of the few things that can actually kill them. It's still a prototype, so the time to kill varies quite dramatically. Worst comes to worst, it could take up to a minute. Well, more than enough time for her to rip you to shreds. You must not let your guard down. If it finds out what you're planning, it will kill you without a second thought. This may be difficult for you, but remember, the person you're dealing with is not the woman you've known. It's a monster, an animal. The real Yuri has been dead for a long time. The sooner you accept that fact, the better. Interesting hypothesis, Doctor, but did you know I first met Yuri only after the accident? The only Yuri I ever knew was the shy bookworm with purple hair. And you said this will definitely kill her, right? Yes, of course. But I don't want to kill anyone. Is there no other way? No, there isn't. I assure you, she's not human. This Shutai must have killed at least a dozen people who have survived this long outside the facility. Who knows how many have suffered because of her? If I was in your position, I'd be looking forward to this. These creatures deserve nothing but the most excruciatingly painful death possible. Besides, don't you owe it to her to end her suffering? She is a freak of nature, a perversion of life. All she wants to do is kill to spread her disease. She'd kill everyone you've ever known, all the while wearing the skin of your deceased friend. But how can you be so sure? What if she's not like that? What if Yuri's not the monster everyone makes her out to be? Statement, not a question. What if she's just a girl who enjoys literature and spending time with her friends? She has no control over herself. Even if she didn't want to hurt anyone, she's only capable of consuming human flesh. Once her overwhelming hunger gets too much for her to bear, her body will react on instinct. She'll hunt, feed, and kill, no matter how hard she tries to resist. It's what she was created for. It's her nature. No, I don't believe it. I've spent time with Yuri, and I know she's not like that. She's gentle and kind. She doesn't hurt people. You have no clue in regards to... I'm studying their biology for the past 15 years. Studying? Is that what you're calling it? If they're truly the monsters you make them out to be, then why are you guys creating them in the first place? I'm just spitballing here. In truth, I have no idea whether the so-called Shutai were created in a lab or not, or if they're even from this planet. But the good major called them bioweapons, so I'd like to assume these guys are at least partially responsible. Are you creating monsters just to destroy them for fun? I have no intention of debating the ethics of my profession with a mere child. If the situation were different, I'd say let her go. But she's a very dangerous and unstable individual, and I'd hate to see anyone else get hurt because we were unprepared. We have to kill this thing to ensure the safety of humanity. I'm not asking you to trust us. I'm asking you to trust yourself and make the right decision. Shutai grow stronger with every corpse consumed, and they're able to rapidly develop and adapt to their surroundings. Normally, this is all within acceptable parameters, but recent subjects has shown an increased immunity to fire. If this keeps up, even an H-bomb won't be enough to put them down. They could threaten all of humanity if they turn against us. Believe what you will, but there is absolutely no way that thing survived this long without consuming at least one person every few nights. I guess I've got no choice but to believe him. Are we good to continue? Yeah, sorry. Now then, come with me. He opens a door leading further into the lab and gestures for me to enter. This way. He closes the door behind us, and I find myself standing in a long, sterile room, lined with rows of metallic tables. On each table is a microscope about 2 feet tall, connected to various monitoring equipment. There's a faint humming noise coming from somewhere, and the air is cold and dry. Sorry for the wait, sir. We had this one snooping around inside. Somehow they got past all the guards. The fugitive had this on him, sir. We're running a scan now.
A camera. Interesting.
Let's have a look, shall we?
What is it, Director?
Nothing. The screen goes blank, and the soldier turns to the director.
So should I take care of them?
No. Leave us.
Sir, their scan result came back positive. I said leave us!
Yes, sir. The soldiers exit the room in a paranoid shuffle.
You're a fool to have come back.
You're not surprised?
Please, I'm not as gullible as the rest of your tools. You should have stayed hidden. At least that way you could have had some semblance of a life.
A life, huh? You mean the one you took from me? I'm guessing this is probably Monica, but there's question marks, we don't know.
Oh, please. We both know you were never going to amount to anything. If it weren't for the program, you'd be rotting in a box somewhere in Okinawa.
You mean the one you tried to put me in?
Failed experiments are just dangerous animals. But you persevered. And in doing so, proved our methods were sound. You are the pinnacle of General Ishii's research. In truth, I couldn't be more satisfied, nor prouder.
You're disgusting.
Don't take that as a compliment coming from you.
Bold words for a man who's about to meet his maker.
The sacrifice for the new god? Ha! I'd welcome it. By all means, tear this world down to its very core and rebuild it in your image. We may have lost the war, but I have no doubt the next one will be yours. Don't you see? You can avenge us. Avenge General Ishii and all the others who died for our cause. We were betrayed, and yet here we stand, the last remaining vestiges of the old world, struggling against an onslaught of dogmatic zealots and idealists. Can you not hear their screams, number 13? Can you not smell the sulfur and ash singeing the earth? You'll be the new Messiah, the harbinger of a new era. I can die happy knowing the universe will still have you in it, knowing I, Nakamura Toshio, was in some way responsible for the creation of a new god. In the end, our work will speak for itself.
Are you finished? And we're done. I'd recommend avoiding eye contact with Yuri until you're ready to administer the drug. The moment she realizes your intentions, you'll have a matter of seconds before you're torn into... Emergency alert. What the... Emergency alert. Code Zion. Code Zion? Emergency alert. The door slides open and a squad of soldiers burst in. Dr. Sato, we're here to escort you to a secure location. You don't have to tell me twice. Mr. Kazuhara, please come with me. What? Oh, wait, what's Code Zion? That's a generic code for a complete facility evacuation. If I had to guess, I'd say one of the Shutai escaped confinement.
Sir, we need to move now. Pick up the pace, you two.
Escaped? Wait, if Yuri's number 261, does that mean you have 260 of these things locked up? Not exactly. We've got quite a few.
Hey, you're not authorized to be on this.
The soldier's body explodes in a violent burst of gore, splattering the walls and ceiling with chunks of flesh and bone.
Ah! Open fire!
Several bullets hit the Shutai, but don't appear to harm it. Instead, the wounds close in a matter of seconds.
What?
The second soldier barely has time to scream before the entity rips him apart, shredding him into a dozen pieces, watching as his blood sprays across the room and his head rolls away. Oh god, what is that? The Shutai turns and locks eyes with me. Mr. Kazuhara, you must run!
He's right, get out of here!
Run. Run as fast as you can, and don't stop until you reach the surface.
Ah! Hold the line, damn it!
Shit, not again! Just my luck, huh? The elevator is just a few paces away. I know I can make it. My whole body is trembling, my legs feel like lead, and the world is spinning around me. All I can do is put one foot in front of the... Stop right there! A security guard stands a few paces in front of me, his gun drawn, aimed at my head. Is that the same guard from the start? Hands up and turn around. What? No, we've got to get out of...
I said put your hands up!
Don't make any sudden movements. A hand crashes down on the guard's shoulder, and a second later, his head is torn clean off. The entity devours the corpse of the guard, its claws shred through his uniform, digging deep into his flesh as it gouges itself on its insides, before turning its attention to me. My blood runs cold, and the floor beneath me seems to sway and buckle. The thing stares through me as if in a trance. The monster steps closer, and for a moment I think it's going to attack. It takes another step towards me, and then another. I'm too terrified to move. Every muscle in my body is screaming for me to run, to hide, to get away from this thing. But then it stops, and glances back over its shoulder before turning and continuing down the hall. Huh? Was it playing games with me? It could have easily ripped me apart just now, and yet it didn't. For a long moment I just stand there, unable to comprehend what I'd just witnessed. That thing just spared me. A strange feeling washes over me, almost as if I'm floating. Well, whatever. It's not like I'm complaining. The upstairs is carnage. Bodies lay strewn about, scattered across the asphalt.
There's no sign of life, nor the monster. It's just gone. Replaced by an eerie silence, only broken by the faint hum of the overhead lights and that incessant alarm. Chapter 9. Friday. Click, click, click. Okay. We survived another chapter transition. I can't trust the man, I can't. Okay. Looks like we only missed a trio of dots. Good. I can't stop thinking about the Shutai from last night. How it looked, how it acted. I'm not sure if I'll ever get that sight out of my mind. I'm not sure anyone will. I glanced at the clock. 11:25 a.m. Damn, I must have slept through my alarm again. Well, whatever. It's not like I have anywhere I need to be today. Slowly, I make my way down to the kitchen. I'm starving. Monica's already there. Wearing a white t-shirt, her hair a mess. She looks a little tired. Gosh, her hair doesn't look messy to me.
Morning, Sleepyhead.
Yeah, hey. I glanced down at my shirt, noticing a few stains. Blood stains. I've been wearing the same getup since last night when I had that encounter with the Shutai. Hey, did you sleep okay?
Yeah, fine. You?
Could have been better. I had a lot on my mind, you know.
Yeah, me too. Is everything alright? You seem a little tense.
So, where were you last night?
What do you mean?
Like, were you asleep? I didn't see you anywhere, and, well, I was just curious.
Oh, sorry about that. I had to pick up some club supplies from the school. Anyway, enough about me. What were you doing last night?
Well, nothing important. Just had a run-in with your friendly neighborhood Shutai. Not really a big deal or anything. I'm fine, by the way.
Wait, you did? Were you hurt?
Just a bit shaken, I'll live. Luckily for me, the thing just let me go.
Well, that's a relief. I'm glad you're safe.
You wouldn't happen to know why that would be, would you?
No. Are you sure you're alright? You sound kind of irritated.
I'm just so exhausted. Because all of my friends seem to have something to hide from me.
What?
I slam my hand into the wall behind Monica, startling her and leaving a dent in the drywall. My fist hurts. But I'm done fooling around. I glare at Monica, trying to intimidate her to make her give up her secrets.
Holly, what's gotten into you? You're scaring me. This isn't like you.
That's funny. I can name her a number of things that are like you. But they're not very human.
Huh?
How many bones have you broken this week? How many lives have you taken? How many people have you murdered? Tell me!
I don't know what you're talking about.
Admit it! You're a Shutai! You were the one who let me go last night, weren't you?
No, I'm not. I could never do something so deplorable.
I'm getting real sick and tired of your lies, Monica. Tell me the truth or I'll tell the others. Just how many people have you killed?
You don't understand.
She looks frightened, her eyes dart around the room as her hands tremble. I don't like seeing her like this. But I cannot be made a fool of any longer. Pulling her into my arms, I hug her tightly, resting my chin on top of her head. Monica, if you can promise me with utmost certainty that you are indeed human, I will believe you. So? Come on, hurry up. Just promise me already. It's not hard, and then everything can go back to the way it was. Say it. You're a human being, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? I said things go back to normal. Just promise me. Please. Say it! I need us to go back to the way things were. I can't stand the uncertainty, not being able to trust her. My days at the literature club were some of the happiest in recent memory. If we can't go back to that, I don't know what I'll do. But I can't. Not until I hear her say it. Even if it's a lie, I'd be happy to hear her say everything's going to be alright. Please, Monica. Her eyes are full of tears and her lower lip trembles. Please. My heart sinks as I pull away from her. Tch. I can't look at that woman in the eye, not after what she's done. I'm not even hungry for breakfast anymore. I'm just tired. What am I even doing here? I collapse onto the floor, burying my face in the carpet. The events of last night keep playing over and over in my head. The gunfire, the blood, the fear. I can't get it out of my mind. And then there was her. Her face, the look in her eyes. I'll never forget it.
I don't think I can ever feel the same way about Monica. Ever again. She's a Shutai.
Please don't blame Monica. She's doing everything she can.
I didn't even notice Yuri was in here until now.
If it's anyone's fault, it's mine. Monica's only acting that way to help me. She's trying so hard to protect me, so if you want someone to blame, you should blame me. Please, don't be too hard on her.
I take a deep breath, trying to calm myself. It's not like I have much of a choice, is it? This is exactly what I didn't want. This whole time I was afraid of hurting Monica, of losing her, of ruining our friendship. And now here I am, the one who's destroyed it. Nice going, jackass. A knock on the door pulls me from my self-pity.
Howie,
Go away!
please come out. I think we need to talk.
There's nothing left to say. I don't want to see your face ever again.
You don't mean that. Okay, it's true. I'm not who you think I am, but that doesn't change the fact that I care about you. I don't want you to hate me.
Well, it's a little late for that, because I do.
But
With every fiber of my being, I loathe you. All you do is lie, use people, and you break their hearts.
you know me. We're friends, remember? We're friends, right?
I feel awful hearing her say that, hearing her cry. I know what I'm saying is unfair, but I just can't trust her anymore, not after what I saw last night. She's not even trying to deny it anymore.
Please.
She speaks softly. Monica, I'm sorry. But I never want to see you again. You're a monster. I think she's crying. It serves her right. Damn,